Hey, hey, hey. What's up? I'm good. I took a little nap this afternoon, and oh my god, it was amazing. I think it's this cool weather. Knock on fake wood. Let's keep it somewhat cool, not too cool. Pour myself a drinky drink. How are you guys feeling? That's good. You better feel good. Saturday's coming up. Let me. I'm not certain. Let me give me a second. It starts at 9. So whenever you guys, I also have to see when Crochet wants to be there so we can meet up with her. I don't know how long it lasts. When does it go to? I'm not certain. I mean, we don't have to be there early, but 9 to 4. Okay, we'll figure that out. Hmm. I'm gonna wait for everybody else to come in before we get started. Needs to move. I think Crochet said she might be a little late coming in today, but that's okay. Uh, hey, Grammy. Sample's gonna come apart, but that's okay. It'll come apart eventually anyway. Alrighty, let's minimize that. I think we can start getting into this. People will show up when they show up. We're doing the cat stitch tonight. I've always seen this stitch. There's a book I have. I've had this book for I don't know how many years, a couple decades now, and it's in there, but I never tried to do it. So I looked at the pattern in the book, and I'm like, okay, that's a little confusing, just the way it was written. So I ended up going on YouTube, and I don't know if I've got her. Let me see if I've got her link in the YouTube thing. No, I don't. I'll have to put it in there later. I went on Bag a Day on YouTube. Her name was Crystal. She's one of the more well-known crocheters on YouTube. Um, and she had the cat stitch, and I was following along. It's a really, really easy stitch to do. It looks complicated, but it's real simple. So, I'm gonna move that. It's affecting my cord for my mouse. Yeah, antibiotics are good. Are very good. So it's named the cat stitch because it all forms, the couple rows form a cat. The paws, the body, the head, and the little ears. So the little kitty cats look like they're hanging over a little ledge. So if anybody's crocheting along, you know the drill. The repeat for this is 4 plus 1. So it's a multiple of 4 plus an extra chain. I'm going to do 21. It's going to be the same size as this. So we're going to do 21 chains. And this looks good if you do at least 2 colors. You could do more than 2. But the first couple rows don't count because you have to do the setup. But every third row, you change colors. So it looks good with at least 2. You can do as many colors as you want. Because if you only just do one color, you're not really going to see the kitty cats. They're kind of going to blend all together. So it's a multiple of 4 plus 1. So I'm going to do 21. So 21. You could do this. You can make this into a wrap, a scarf, a blanket, whatever you want. But again, it's a multiple of 4 plus 1. And then what you're going to do is the second chain from the hook. And let me zoom in a little. Second chain from the hook, you're going to do a single crochet. And then all the other chains, every chain, will get a single crochet. You're just going to do one row of singles. So when I'm done this row, I'm going to have 20 singles. Because you skip that first chain, that's going to count as a turning chain. And you're going to end up having 20 single crochet. First row is pretty basic crochet 101. Coming up to the end here. I'm going to put a stitch in your last chain. So you've got all of your single crochets. It's a multiple of 4. Now, I don't know if this is how the pattern, everybody does the pattern, but the way she did the pattern, it's a little confusing, but it actually works out. So normally when we do a double crochet, you're going to chain, some people chain 2, some people chain 3 for a turning chain, and then do your stitches. She didn't do this. And it actually works out. She just chained one and turned, and then proceeded to do her stitches. We're not going to do single crochets. Normally if you chain one, you're going to do a single crochet. She didn't do that. So our very first 3 stitches, we got a stitch here, here, and here. Each of those is going to get a double crochet. So that chain 1 counts as nothing. So we're going to do a double crochet. We're going to wrap our hook and go into the very first stitch that's right here and do a double. Because she was doing this and I'm like, that's a little weird. I've never seen that. But that eliminates like an extra stitch. It makes a little bit of a chain. You can see the 1 chain there, but you don't have like a full mock double. Hey, Nor Fairy. So I want to repeat that again. So we've got our row of singles, and we're going to chain 1 and turn. And then in our very first stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. So we're not going to chain any more than just that 1 chain. And now the next 2 stitches are each going to get a double. This is how you're going to start every row for the entire project. You're going to start the same way. You're going to chain 1, turn, and then the first 3 stitches are each going to get a double crochet. Now we're going to skip the next 2 stitches. Is that what we did? Let me just double check. Yes. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and then the 3rd stitch we'll get 2 double crochets. So again, to repeat, our first 3 stitches each get a double. We're going to skip 2 chains, and in the next chain we'll get 2 doubles. We're going to chain 1, and in the very next stitch you're going to get 2 doubles. And that's your repeat for this row. You're going to skip 2 chains, the next chain will get 2 doubles, chain 1, and then the very next stitch will get 2 doubles. So you're going to form this somewhat fan shape. 2 doubles into 1, chain 1, and then the very next stitch of your foundation chain, you do 2 doubles. So now we're going to skip 2 chains, and then the 3rd, we're going to do 2 doubles. Chain 1, and then the very next stitch do 2 doubles. You'll end up doing that for the entire length until you get to 5 chains or 5 stitches left. Shouldn't say chains because these are single crochets you're going into. So now you're going to skip the next 2. In the 3rd one, you're going to do 2 doubles. Between each of these groupings, you're not going to chain. You're just going to go into the next stitch. So you would do your grouping, your 2 doubles here, and then you skip 2 chains, and then in the 3rd chain, you do 2 doubles. There's no chains in between the doubles. Only here, after you do your 2 doubles, then you do a chain, and then the very next stitch do 2 doubles. Hope that made sense. When you get to the end of the row, you're going to have 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to skip the first 2, and in the last 3, each are going to have a double crochet. 1, 2, and let me get the stitch correct. Getting into that last one can be a pain. So you're always going to start with 3 doubles, each double into 1 stitch. So the first 3 stitches are each going to get a double, and the last 3 stitches are each going to get a double. It's in between here is where you're doing your pattern. So that is row 2. row 3, chain 1 and turn. And like we said, we begin each row the same. So these first 3 stitches are each going to get a double. So you're going to wrap, go in and do your double, and then do your next 2. So we've got our 3 doubles on the edge. Then we're going to go to our chain 1 space that are here in these little fan shapes. So in that space, not into the chain, but into the space, you're going to do 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles, all in that same space. It's pretty much the same thing we did down here, except down here we went into 2 different stitches to start out. For the rest of it, we're going to do everything into the space in between those groupings of your doubles. And then we're going to go to the next chain 1 space, which is in the middle of our next fan, and do the same thing. 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles. And then the same thing for the next one. 2 doubles, 1 chain, followed by 2 doubles. What we're doing here is we're setting up this bottom row, all the blue here on the bottom. So it's just the heads of the kitty cats. The very bottom row doesn't get the body and the paws. It's just the heads. So now after we've done our grouping there, we're going to skip all the way to the last 3 doubles. So in those last 3 doubles, they're each going to get a double. Again, you're going to start and end each row with 3 individual double crochets. Except, this very last one here on this row, and this is row 3 we're finishing up. You're not going to completely finish the double crochet stitch. We're going to change colors now, because we're going to switch to row 4. The repeat's going to be row 4, 5, and 6. So this is just to start our setup. The repeat is 4, 5, and 6. So we're going to clip our tail, join our next color to finish up the stitch, chain 1 and turn. Again, the first 3 stitches are each going to get a double. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, row 4 throughout the entire one is the trickiest one. And you're only going to do it every 3rd row. So row 4, we're going to make the paws of the kitty cat. To do that, you're going to do a puff. I know people have problems with puffs. I struggle with some puffs, but that's how we're going to do it. So we're going to wrap our yarn, go into the space 2 rows below. So you're not going to go into this, I'll find my pointer. You're not going to go into this hole, you're going to go into the hole below here. So you're going to wrap your yarn, go into the hole, and all the way to the back, you're going to grab your loop and bring it up really tall. Okay? You'll have 3 loops on your hook. So you've done that. And now you're going to do that 3 more times. And it helps with your index finger that you're holding your hook with to hold the strands. So now I'm going to yarn over, go back in, grab the loop, bring it up really tall, and now we have 5 on the hook. Do this 2 more times, and it's okay if it gets the loops get a little loose. So that's 5 loops on the hook. Yarn over, go into that same space, grab the strand, bring it up, and bring up the loop really tall. Now you've got, what, 7 on the hook. Yarn over, and do it one more time. So you're going to do a total 4 times. This is going to take some practice. And even my loops are not all even. And now you're going to have 9 loops on the hook. You're going to yarn over, go through the first 8. And now you have 2 on the hook, yarn over, go through the last 2. That is, it's a pretty big puff. But that is a paw of the kitty cat. Now we're going to go into the space here of our fan, our chain space, and we're going to do another fan. So we're going to do a double, another double, chain 1, and then 2 more doubles, all in that same space. What we just created there was the body of the cat. Now, we're going to do another puff here because we've got our holes. Going to yarn over, go down 2 spaces below, so not this space, but the next one below. Grab our strand, bring it up, and bring the loop up really tall. Yarn over, and do it 3 more times. So that's number 2, number 3, and there's number 4. You're going to yarn over through 8, and then you got 2 on the hook, yarn over through the last 2. Yeah, my puffs are not the best. Takes practice. In our next chain space, we're going to do 2 doubles, a chain, and 2 doubles. It's 2 doubles, 1 chain, and then 2 doubles. We've then made another body. And with this pattern, the kitty cats kind of share paws. So you got your kitty cats here. The paw in between, they kind of share. So now we're going to do another paw right in this space here. So yarn over, it's a puff stitch. Go in 2 rows below. Grab your strand. Hey there, Suspense Nasty. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm showing how to do the crocheted cat stitch. So we've done once, and then we do that 3 more times. You're going to yarn over, go in, bring up the strand, bring it up tall. So that's 2. Yarn over, go in, bring it up tall. That's number 3. And then yarn over 1 more time, bring it up tall. You'll have 9 loops on your hook, yarn over through the first 8. You have 2 left, yarn over through the last 2. That creates another paw of the kitty cat. Here we've got a fan, and in that chain 1 space, we're going to put another fan, which is 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles. When we get to the end of our row, hey Gold Misfit, yeah, you made it in time this time. I haven't been on that long. When we get to the end of the row, don't forget.
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for the follow, Suspense Nasty. So when we get to the end here, don't forget to do 1 more puff stitch here, because if not, that little kitty cat on the end is not going to have a paw. We don't want any handicapped kitty cats. Not that there's wrong with anything with a handicapped kitty cat, but not with on our blanket or our project. We don't want that. So we're going to wrap, go into the 2 rows below, through that space, bring up a loop, and bring it up. Now we have 3 on the hook. And I'll walk you through it one more time. Yarn over, go through the same space, grab the loop, bring it up. So now we have 5 on the hook, yarn over, go in again, bring up the loop. We have 7 on the hook, yarn over, go in the same space, bring it up. Now we have 9 on the hook, yarn over through the first 8. There's 2 on the hook, yarn over through the last 2. Now, when we get to the end here, we've got 3 double crochets, and each of those 3 are going to need a double crochet on top of them. So it helps to move the little paw puff over to the side so you can get to the stitch. And we're going to go and do a double crochet in the first one, in the second one, and in the third one. That is row 4. That is the most difficult row of this pattern. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn. Row 5 is pretty easy. Again, all of our rows start with 3 double crochets in for the first each of the 3 double crochets here are each going to get 1 double crochet. So if that makes sense. So we're going to wrap to do our double, go into the first stitch, do 1 there, wrap, go into the next stitch, and then do 1 in the third. Basic double crochet, nothing fancy about that. Now the rest of this row, we're doing fan groupings into all of our previous rows' fans. So the fan is here where we have this chain 1 space. In that chain 1 space, you're going to do 2 doubles, chain 1, and then 2 doubles. And then the same thing to the next fan. You skip all of this. You go to the next fan space and do 2 doubles, chain 1, and then 2 doubles. Skip all of this into the next chain 1 space, 2 doubles, chain 1, and 2 doubles. And now you're going to skip all of this and all the pawl. In the very last 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, each of those are going to get a double crochet. And that right there, that row formed the bottom portion of the cat's head. So the mouth and nose area. That's what we just formed. So that was row 5. Row 6, you're going to chain 1 and turn. Again, each of the first 3 stitches are each going to get 1 double crochet. And row 6 is just like row 5, identical. So in our fan, we're going to do 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles. Our next fan, or the head of the kitty cat, we're going to do 2 doubles. I've been crocheting for about 20 years now. So 2 doubles, chain 1, and then 2 doubles. And then our last, this sample, I'm going to have 3 kitty cats. You can make it as wide as you want, obviously. So our last kitty cat, we're going to do 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles. And then we're going to skip all of this and find the last 3 stitches. And those last 3 stitches are each going to get a double. Except our very last one, we are not going to finish. And now we're going to change our color. You learned a few weeks ago, so this is a wee overwhelming, but fascinating to see how many amazing stitches there are. Yeah, we all have to learn somewhere. Start out slow. Um, I don't know if you saw. Yeah, you probably saw it here in the chat. I have a Discord. Feel free if you want. You can join the Discord. I also have a YouTube channel. All of my previous streams are uploaded onto the YouTube after I'm done streaming. I do a lot of teaching how to do stitches. And if you have any questions, even if, like tonight, that I'm working on something, if you have questions that do not pertain to this, and this goes for everybody, ask. And I can always grab another thing of yarn. I got tons of yarn sitting next to me, and I can do up a little sample, and I can try to help you answer your questions. Again, we have in the Discord. There's a bunch of us there. We've got, I don't know, about 30 of us so far. We post pictures that were of projects we're working on, things that we finish, just general stuff. And it's not just crochet on there. There's other people who do other things. I got a friend who does 3D printing. Somebody had posted some pictures of some seeds they started to germinate, and they're going to plant. I think they're pepper plants, and maybe some other type of vegetables. So it's all whatever you're working on. And we're a friendly bunch over there, so you feel free to ask questions, and we always help new crocheters and new crafters, any type of craft. If we're knowledgeable in it, we will be glad to give some pointers. Okay, so we're at the end of the stitch here, and we didn't finish our last double crochet because now we're going to change colors. I'm going to clip my yarn, and I'm going to join my color, and I'm using the same color that I started with, and I'm going to join. I'm going to pull my tails, both tails, kind of snug. You'll weave them in later. I'm going to chain one and turn. And we're going to repeat row 4. Basically, anytime you change colors, you're going to start with row 4, and that's the pall row. So the first 3 doubles, they're each going to get a double. 1, 2, and 3. Now, we're going to do our first pall of this row. We're going to skip down 2 rows, so not this one here, but the one below. First, we're going to yarn over, go into that second space, 2 rows below, bring up a strand, and bring that loop up really tall. And you're going to do that 3 more times. So that was 1. I'm going to yarn over, go in, bring it up, and bring it up really tall. That was number 2. Yarn over, go in, bring it up really tall. That's number 3. And then our 4th one is we're going to yarn over, go in, bring up that strand, bring it up really tall, yarn over through the first 8. We have 2 left on the hook. Yarn over through the last 2. 1 paw print's made. And I actually did not too bad on that one. Now, into the next fan, we're going to do another fan, which are 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles. That's the body of the kitty cat. And now we're going to do a paw, because we've come to the big chain spaces here. Well, they're not even chain spaces, the big holes. So we're going to wrap, we're going to yarn over, go into the second one down, bring up the loop, pull it up tall, and then wrap, bring it up, pull it up tall. It's good to have a little bit of slack on your tension on your yarn. So that's the second one. Yarn over, go in, bring it up. That's number 3. Yarn over, bring it up, That's number 4. Then we're going to yarn over through the first 8, then yarn over through 2. And then you're going to do your fan into the previous row's fan. All the fans are lined up on top of each other. So you got fan, 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 and that forms the body and the head of the cats. Now we've come to these big spaces. We're going to do puffs again. So you're going to wrap your yarn, go in 2 spaces below, bring up a strand and pull it up as tall as it will go, and do it 3 more times. Number 2, number 3, and that's the 4th one. Yarn over through 4, and then yarn over through 2. And it's okay if you pull on this. You're going to have some holes in it. That's what forms the pattern. You're going to have the holes below the pawls. And now we're going to do another fan on top of this fan here, which again is 2 doubles, 1 chain, and 2 doubles. And we're at the end. We have to do 1 more pawl. So again, yarn over, go down 2 spaces below, grab it, bring it up, pull the loop up really tall, and then do it 3 more times. And each time you do it, pull the loop up tall. That's 2, 3, 4, yarn over through 8, and then yarn over through 2. That one wasn't as nice, but even I'm learning. And I've been doing this for a while. And now the next 3 stitches here on the edge are each going to get a double. Number 3. So that was row 4 again. And now we do 5 and 6 to finish off the pattern. Chain 1 and turn. First 3 stitches each get a double. Now we go to the fan, and that gets another fan on top of it, which is 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles, all in the same space. Again, the same thing. The next fan will get 2 doubles, chain 1, and 2 doubles. And then we're to our next fan. We'll get another fan. Row 5 and 6 of this repeat are the easiest. You don't even really have to think about it once you get the pattern. And now you find the last 3 stitches, and each of those gets a double crochet. That was row 5. Again, we're repeating 4, 5, and 6. We all try to help each other here. Crafty Cubs tells me I'm a seasoned hooker. I still say I'm a beginner. With that said, he has taught me a lot with his streams. By the way, welcome. Yeah, Claymiko has been crocheting not as long as I have, but like a couple years less, I would say. I taught her how to crochet a while ago. And basically, what I tell everybody, if you learn the 6 basic stitches of crochet, you can do any stitch. It's how you combine them together. There's going to be variations of some of those basic ones, but it's how you combine all your base stitches. And the other thing I say is you got to learn how to add and subtract before you can multiply and divide. So now we chained one and turn, and we're going to do row 6, which is the same as row 5. One, two, three. And I can understand as a new crocheter, watching me do this really fast is probably intimidating. You don't have to get the speed that I have. It's more about accuracy than speed. Some people are like, "Well, I want to crochet really, really fast. How do we do that?" It's not about that. And if that happens, that will come with time, and that's how it's happened with me. So now, if we were going to do another color, which I'm not going to change colors again, but you get to the end of that third row is where you will change colors and do 4, 5, and 6 again. But you can see here, we've got our little blue kitty cat, and if you can kind of envision it, imagine there's paws here and here. We got a beige kitty cat. And again, here's my finished sample, so you can see the beige or the cream, and then the blue. Learning the basic stitches is easy, but trying to decipher some patterns is often like understanding rocket science. I agree. I totally agree that some of the ways that some of these patterns are written, even if it's written in English and abbreviations, it's still kind of difficult. But that's why we have some really good teachers on YouTube and other places online that kind of break it down to decipher it. Me, again, I've been crocheting for about 20 years now. I still use these resources, these other crocheters, to wrap my head around some of them. Like, for instance, this one here, I was reading in the book. This old book I had, it's probably from 25 years ago, and I couldn't understand this pattern. And I looked it up, and I went on Bag a Day on her channel, and she had the cat pattern, and I was watching her do it. It's like, oh, that makes sense. So that's the cat stitch. It's cute. This would be really good for a blanket. She made a wrap or a scarf with it. I can even see this um, as a pillow. You would have to have, with most pillows, you'd have to have a woven fabric like a traditional pillow, and then apply this on top because of the holes. But that'd be kind of a cute little fun stitch pattern, and it's the same on the back as the front, so there is no right or wrong side. No cats for you. What I was also thinking, I haven't tried it yet, you could possibly make the puff stitches a little smaller. I'd have to try that. Instead of doing it 4 times, you could try it with 3. They wouldn't be as dense. And again, my puffs are not, that is not a good puff. It's all loose. But it comes with practice. Okay, that's the cat stitch. And I don't think Crojo is here yet for the meme, but when she does show up, we will switch over to the meme of the stream, but that will not happen right now. I feel like a sneeze is coming on. Okay. What's next? I am working on My go-to. you know, Anybody who's a regular here has seen. You're all probably sick and tired of this damn pattern. Hey, Flicker Fritz. I am working on one more of these shawls because I promised Crojo that she would get one. My aunt's getting one. Grammy already has one. Crojo's getting this one. And then Claymiko, you already know about yours, but in a different colorway. Oh, that's one thing. And you weren't here the other day. And you'll see it when I meet up with you on Saturday, Claymiko. But I'm going to show you now. The other day when I showed it on stream, I think you had gone to bed or something. Let me zoom on out. Now that is already for to be secured. So that's the front. And then that will be the back. This is for Claymiko's daughter. And I made a matching one for Claymiko, so they're going to have coordinating shawls or wraps. And then I got buttons, and when I see you on Saturday, we can make it the decision of buttons to use and where to place them. Maybe two, maybe one, we'll figure that out. Possibly have her try this on beforehand. Yeah, I think it's going to be the right length. The right length is going to be fine because it's going to ease up a bit because it's going to go around her shoulders. And then that right there, that's all the yarn I have left over. Like, we couldn't have planned it any better. And this is how many repeats did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7? No, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. There's 8. So, and that'll be enough. I can possibly use this to attach the buttons. And I got a little surprise for you guys also, in addition to that, but you'll find that out on Saturday. I've got a tote bag I'm bringing with us. And what I'm mentioning on Saturday, we are going to a fiber festival on Saturday. What? I said I have a little surprise for you guys. It's nothing major. Just a little surprise. You don't like surprises, huh? For those of you who are just joining, this right here, and what I've just shown, is the Fluffy Meringue shawl pattern by the Crochet Crowd. I can't demonstrate and explain how this is done because I don't have the permission from the pattern designer. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. But if you go into the Crochet Crowd on YouTube and you search his channel for Fluffy Meringue, oh, thank you, Fluffy Meringue shawl, there is a free pattern. So it's free for anybody to download. He also shows you on the video how to make it. And even as I would not recommend this for a beginner crocheter. This is more of an intermediate, but even if you were just interested, um, take a look at his video. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd does a very, very good job at teaching and trying to explain how certain patterns and stitches are done. He's had his channel for many years. I think he was one of the original YouTube crochet channels. You know, the mention of a surprise is going to drive her crazy and she'll torment you every day. Yep, she can keep tormenting. I am not budging. But like I was saying, if you anybody who joins the Discord, in the Discord there is a YouTubers to Watch channel, and it's full of links, and anybody who's a member in there can add YouTube channels for other people to check out. And I think one of the first ones I added was the Crochet Crowd, and he's got other things in there that are not as advanced. He does have beginner projects, along with a lot of the other YouTubers that I have. And I am doing this wrong. I'm just doing it wrong in that one section. So I had to frog a little bit. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're good. I should know not to work on this project while I'm streaming, because I end up doing stitches or not doing stitches where I should. But it was a minor frog. It wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, I take that back. It's really not a surprise for Claymiko or Norfairy. It's actually a surprise for Riley. So, even though she's very shy around me, but that's all right. Thank you for the bit. Hey there, Citric for Blue. How are you? How was your spinning the other night when I rated you? You were spinning. What was it? It was a blend. Oh, I can't remember it. It was alpaca, and there was two other types of fibers. It was the blue one that you were doing. That makes me even want to know even more. Yeah, you'll have to wait until Saturday, Claymiko. Doing good, still working on the spin. Nice. Are your are your hands still blue? Romney, alpaca, and Rambouillet, yes. For those of you who weren't here for the stream, or the end of the stream the other night, I got done streaming and I rated Citric for Blue's channel, and she was spinning, and she said that she had dyed some wool, and I guess some of the dye came off because her hands are blue. What if she bribes me with night drives? Claymaker's not going to bribe. She could try to bribe me all she wants with night drives or whatever, but I am not going to tell her what the surprise is for Riley. Blues Clues, Blues Clues. Yeah, okay. It's not a bribe unless the other person gives in. Yep, I'm not giving in. It was so cool watching her spin. I love watching people spin yarn. Um, I've got an electric spinning wheel and I haven't used it in a while and I'm very, very rusty with it. I need to bring it out and do more with it at some point. Well, the other night when you were streaming, you were doing great. I'm relatively new to streaming also. I've only been doing this since early December. It helps you get through a chunk of fiber. Yep. You kind of get that motivation because you know other people are watching and are interested. So it'll motivate you to work on something. Let me double check the count. One, two, three, four, five. That, I think, is done for that. Let me get something to drink. Got only at 4 repeats. I got to go to 15 for this one. This is going to be an adult size shawl. Prep more fiber. The boring carding side. I've never um, prepped fiber before. I've only ever tried to spin from already prepared fiber. Hey there, Crojo. How are you? I'm good. I will show you what you missed, but you can always watch it on the upload on YouTube. We did the kitty cat stitch. Pretty easy stitch though to do. Pretty easy. There's a big difference between commercial top to barely prepared. Oh, I can believe that. I've watched enough YouTubers that spin and Tom Jones is now stuck in your head. What was I going to say? In a few weeks, I am going to be going to a Sheep and Wool Festival, and they're going to have all that type of demonstrations on carding and spinning, and I think they're even going to have demonstrations on shearing. So it'll be interesting, and I'm looking forward to watching it in person. You can spin directly from an unclean feast in the grace. Yep, yep, I've heard that before. Good evening. Hey, Taurus Dragon. I know Taurus Dragon. How are you? Nice. What's going on? Yeah, I know you said you had surgery. 22nd is also Earth Day. Maybe we should plan a stream that revolves around our planet. Um, Possibly. I have already planned for the caterpillar stripe stitch for Saturday evening. Oh, yeah, that is your birthday. Happy early birthday to Taurus Dragon. You'll be 74. No, you won't. Okay, I don't think Taurus Dragon's going to mind me saying this because I know him well enough. How are you going to celebrate your birthday? Are 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 you going? Are you going to New Jersey for some bananas? Sorry, sorry, I had to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's an inside joke. Okay, well, I'm gonna get done this row here. When I get done this row, if Crojo is ready, she can send the meme. I love those New Jersey bananas. And no, I get my New Jersey bananas at Walmart now. Oh, they're imported. Those exotic New Jersey bananas. I'm just working on this shawl. Actually, this shawl is for Crojo. And once this is done, this will be the last, I promise, the last shawl of this pattern that I'll do for a while. Are those as good as the pineapples grown by the Amish? Okay, let's stop. Stop. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to take a little break and we're going to do the segment of the stream called the meme of the stream. The meme of the stream tonight is now watch me knit, now watch me crochet. Shay. Oh my gosh. Did you make that one? For those of you who don't know, it's a play on the word, a play on the song Watch Me Whip. Okay. Wah wah wah. I don't have a yeah. I don't have what I can still do this one. That was really bad. even even though I did not reference the sad green yarn, but that warranted that type of music. You got Fireball? Oh, great. It's a party. Yeah. Two, three, four. If Nora Fairy was in charge of the memes, my channel would get shut down. You stick to limericks, don't steal my thunder. It's a party in your. What? Oh, Grammy. Oh, Grammy. Why? Why do you encourage this behavior? I'm getting new followers and viewers. I don't want to scare everyone away. Wait until a day when I can drink more. Oh, good. Good. We're not. No limericks tonight. I'm good at three things in life, up from two. Okay. Antibiotics and rum do not mix well. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. So, what is everybody working on tonight? Or doing if you're not working and making something? Hey there, the lonely god. A flower hood? Between Minecraft and Theme Park Tycoon 2, building a lot. Nice. I'm going to hood off. I need to get ready for bed. I have a presentation to give at work tomorrow. Oh, good luck. Okay, well, I will chat with you later, Clemiko. Trying to crochet a vest for a beer and why does your beer need a vest? It's cold. Well, if you drink beer, hopefully it is cold. So like a can koozie. I knew what she meant. Oh god. Okay, they do, and I've seen people make these, and they are practical. Whatever. I've seen people will make knit or crochet. They'll do like a band that's completely round, and they are the. It's not for a can. It's the sleeves that go around like a coffee cup from like Starbucks, or like an insulated thing to keep your hand from getting burnt from the coffee cup. So I've seen that, but I don't know about for a can of beer. Tomatoes? Are those tomatoes from New Jersey? Sorry, I had to. You know, I always have to give you hell. Hey there, Sophie. How are you? Let me see something. Uzi for your matter. What? I don't know what that means. I keep slipping out of that loop. Come on. Certain I'm doing this correctly. Because you know how I am with this pattern. Oh, there's a knot in that. Well, we're going to leave it in there. I'm not going to end up seeing it. I watched a YouTube video, was it last night? Channel, it's linked, the channel is linked in my, on the Discord. It's called Just Vintage Crochet, where she'll find old written patterns and recreate them. She was using crochet thread. I might have been this size roughly, and she was making. It was white. It was really pretty when it was done. She made a crocheted baby bonnet, and the pattern was from 1941. It was very intricate, and I don't know how she did it. She must have really good eyesight. I couldn't do it. Double checking to make certain I have the right amount of stitches in that section. But yeah, I promise you, when this is done, I will find another project to work on. I do like jacuzzi on over to my local banana store. What? You ain't right. You ain't right. Hmm. Or make a koozie for your banana. Wait a minute. One, two, three, four, five, six. But when too many double crochets in there, I think. Oh, it blocks you. No, we're not making that. I meant banana as in the fruit, like the things that grow in New Jersey. Oh, you did it on purpose. Well, years ago, I did make a iPod cozy because I walked to work, to and from work, and it took me about an hour. And in the wintertime, it got really cold, and the iPod would get so cold it would shut off because I would listen to my music and get halfway there, and nope, no more music. So I made a little holder, a little cozy for it, and it kept it warm. Arctic winters are something. Well, it wasn't an Arctic winter, it was just cold. And this is years ago. Oh, yeah, we got a little cold here, but I don't think we had anything that was super, super cold. Below 40? Wait, what? 40 below? Like below zero? I doubt that. Ugh, that's not good. I keep adding too many stitches. Why do I keep adding? Let's double check to make certain we have 9 in each van. No, I can't. Can't walk and chew gum. I can't stream and make a shawl. Okay, we're good now. Oh, they know. I've made this same shawl in the same yarn 2 times, well, actually 3 times. Well, the other time was a different color. And every time I've made it, I've made some mistakes and I've had to rip it out. Yeah. My regulars here, they know. They're on Frog Watch. They're quick to put that command in. Rip it good? What? Fine. I don't want to know about your mind. Everybody else in here is like quiet. They're like, okay, I don't know how to comment with this conversation. All right, flip it to the next side. Yeah, they're like, what the heck? Ricky Bobby is wrong. What? What the heck? Ricky Bobby is wrong with this dude? Okay. What the heck? Ricky Bobby is from some movie that I can't recall. Oh, I don't know. So far, so good. Talladega Nights. Oh, never saw it. Yeah, I know of it. I've never seen it. I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan. Problem is, this yarn, it's not a problem, just this yarn every now and then gets kind of thin, and I'm afraid it's just going to break. Back's starting to get a little achy. Join Discord server. Oh, cool. Yeah, I know you don't crochet or anything, but anything that you're working on or whatever, feel free to post in there, or just see what everybody else posts and chit chat. And we're a friendly little bunch over there. Also, for those of you who don't know, I did reach the other week. I reached the 100 follower milestone, and to celebrate, on the 7th of May, which is a Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, I will be doing a marathon stream. And during that stream, I am making a blanket for Project Linus. Project Linus is an organization that accepts handmade new blankets for children 0 to 18 that are in need. So that's what I will be doing. I don't know when the stream will end that day, but it will be a lengthy stream. Theme Park Tycoon on Roblox. I am building famous building structures from around the world and other master builders. I'm not familiar with that. I mean, I've heard of Theme Park Tycoon, but I don't. Never seen it or played it. Yeah, got another repeat done. 5 repeats done. Gotta go up to 15. I'm only on the first ball. Gonna take almost 4 balls. So, it'll be a little while. Yep, making progress. Again, it's not like I've never done this before. Okay, when I get a chance, I'll take a look at it. Forgot to yarn over. Doing doubles there, not singles. Remember the Minecraft server? Yeah, that was a while ago. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I haven't really been playing Minecraft. Maybe at some point I might check it out again. I have since gifted you to me. Oh yeah, I did. That was me. Okay then. Oh yeah. Okay. Uh, Make certain I chain 3. I think I only chained twice. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Now I did it correctly. Ah, wait. Yeah, I'm at the midpoint of this row. That's okay. You're not being graded on typing and spelling. Yeah, this yarn, a couple months ago, Ollie's bargain outlet had a yarn clearance event, big buyout, and I went, and the selection there really wasn't much, but they had this yarn. They had 12 of these for like, actually, I got the label right here. $2.99 a piece. When then this is normally like $6, $7 a piece. So I got all 12 and didn't know what I was going to do with it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me do this stitch properly. Again, I can't stitch and talk at the same time. Um, then I came across this pattern. I was like, I think that'll look really good with it. I tried it out and I'm addicted to this type of yarn and this pattern. It's a very soft, snuggly type yarn. It's not overly warm. It has like a silky, smooth feel to it. And then when I was at Michael's a while ago, different brand but same type of yarn, came across this and claimed Miko liked these colors. So I ended up making her a shawl, and then this here is for her daughter. So when I see her this weekend, I will give them their shawls. No, you're fine. People come and go, which is all right. It's not your fault. Also, this is the part of the stream where I'm just um, working on something and chit chatting. And the beginning parts of the stream, I teach how to do a stitch. Yes, Crojo knows you. You know Crojo from me. Maybe. Won't see your first name, but first name, then last name Spaghetti. Yep. I don't know why she called you that. Spaghetti and bananas. Ah, I lost the loop. Okay. There we go. Yeah, spaghetti and bananas. Come on. We're all weird. Yeah, we are weird. You're laying off the hook. Like laying off the sauce. Actually, I think in my case, crocheting is more addicting than alcohol. Like I was saying, you didn't scare anybody off. The beginning part of the stream, as I teach a stitch, and I think some people just only tune in for that. Yeah, it's not like he's out there gambling money, so there are groups for even this. Yarn hoarding's a secret addiction. Wait, it's no secret. Not in this stream. It's not. It's encouraged here. You have your daughter's frogging a scarf that I don't like. Hey, put them to use to work. Yeah, I frogged many a project before. The CAA, the crafters. Okay. Yeah, that we'll go with that. Alrighty. Yeah. Make certain I'm at the right part of the pattern of this. 4. CSS. The best I can think of for supportive groups. Crocheter Secret Society. Bilateral laws. No, it's not the CSS or the CAA. It's YA. Yarners Anonymous. Because it's just not crocheters, and it's just not knitters or weavers. They're spinners. The what? What do you mean the what? Knitters. Crocheters, knitters, weavers, spinners. Knitting, as like you knit a sweater. And no, this is not knitting. This is crochet. Yarnies, yes. I need a support group for all the stitches that I miss. Your carnies, and now you got your yarnies. The cats are helping? Uh, oh. Cats helping you, helping Frog. I don't know if that's gonna be, it's gonna turn out the way you want it to. By unrolling the yarn. TikTok video material. Well, it's appropriate because I showed how to do the cat stitch. Meowsa? Yeah, y'all are weird. How much cat hair gets into your project? We have no pets, but strands of gray hair get into every project. Wear a hairnet. See, I don't have that issue. You're not going to have strands of my hair in any of these projects. I don't have that problem. Yeah, Taurus, but you're not crocheting. I was not asking your advice. Oh, wow. She told me any hair will be from your child. Oh, no. Therefore, his. Yes, my crochet does not have hair in it. Let me just double check this. This is the row that I always forget these little loopies on. And we gotta have the loopies. We got all the loopies. Taurus's crochet does not have hair in it. It's invisible crochet. He doesn't know how to crochet. At least I don't think he does. Hey there, Coleth the Great. I keep. Oh, if you keep watching, you might learn. Yeah, I don't think you could pick up how to crochet just from doing what I'm doing. You don't have the steady hands for it. It doesn't really take steady hands. It takes a little bit of coordination. Maybe Norfair can teach Taurus how to knit. Oh, just knowing both of those. Oh, that. Oh, I would pay a lot of money to see that because I know both of them, and that would be hilarious. You can what? You can nay more than knit. What? Can't. I can't. I can't. People, what are you doing to my stream? To my stream? Watch me whip. Watch me. Yeah. Oh, I definitely know that. Keeping it PG is hard. That's why we love you. Oh, look, a squirrel. That's what he... Yeah. As soon as I saw Taurus Dragon's name in here, I was like, yep, I have no control anymore. A shit show. You can say shit. Okay, I'm halfway done this row. When I get done the other half and the final row of the repeat, I think I'm going to be done for tonight. So I got a row and a half left. You should have been here last week. Some old. Yes! Taurus Dragon. If last week I was doing Granny Week, and Granny is a type of a crochet square, it's a type of stitch, and there's all different variations of it. Well, I was fine the first night. No, what? No, what? It wasn't. What? It wasn't the first night. First night I had there was issues or whatever. Anyway, I couldn't log in. Couldn't log into my account. And then come to find out, some old lady was on here showing how to do crochet and things, and she took over. And she was talking about her family and all this other. So that was like for like 2 nights. Finally, I got my account back. I don't know what happened. I don't know how she hacked it. She kept talking about. I watched the replay. She kept talking about her grandson was helping her, and yeah, yeah. I think it's on the YouTube channel. Somehow got up because she knows how to upload, and the way it works is through Twitch here. I click a button and it uploads to YouTube. So it got uploaded to my YouTube channel. So it's on there. She got confused. Then how did she get mine? You like the old hag stream? You would. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Hmm. What's wrong, Taurus Dragon? Oh, you looked her up? Why are you dying? Was it when she took over my stream? Gotta watch with sound up. I couldn't even crochet when she was on. Couldn't pay attention to what she was teaching. Too funny. No, I think she said her grandmother's name was polyester. Her name was Karen. Karen Cakes something or another. Yeah, that's it. I look marvelous. What? It's just a blue shirt. That's not me. I'm not an old lady. I've got hair. I don't have hair. Yeah, it's no relation to me. Ah, when I'm done this row, I think we're going to end the stream, but it'll be a while because I'm just started this row. Bitch. Oh, do a chain. Move the cat stitch out of the way. It's bothering me. Okay. Catch you later, Crojo. Why are you crying? Okay. Lost the stitch. Halfway done this row. Making some progress. Two, three, four, five more fans. Okay, good night, Grammy. Yeah, I'm gonna be end up headed to bed soon. Or not bed, but shut things down soon. Who? What? Who was Taurus Dragon? He's somebody I know. And hi, Rodog. Who are you, Road Dog? Do I know you? Okay. Jimmy? I don't know a Jimmy. No, it's, it's not me. I don't know who Jimmy is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know who Jimbo is. Afraid not. No clue. Family chat site? What the heck is a family chat site? 6. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what either one of you are talking about. I've literally lost control of my stream. It has gone off the rails. Yeah. Road Dog, if you really do know me, send me a whisper. I only make blankets for people that I know personally, and I don't know you. You click on. I don't know how to do it from that end, from that side. You click on the. There should be a whisper thing. Click on my name or something. You're new to this computer stuff? Okay. Yeah, there's a way to, oh, why did my phone go like that? That was weird. Let's see something. Well, I think we're going to end the stream. Again, Road Dog, if you really do know me, send me a whisper. No. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I sent you a whisper. Let's see here. We're going to see if there's anybody that we can raid. I don't know if there is anybody. Citric for Blue is on. They were in my stream a little while ago. Checking something. Oh, thank you, Taurus Dragon. I was just one of my yeah, that's not how you whisper. You've got to click on my name in the chat, and then when you click on their name, you click on the whisper thingy. Yeah, that command I think only works if I have that command set up. I don't have that command set up. All right, we're going to see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, let's see if we can find a. Wait, I thought Citric was trying to find the channel. Are they not broadcasting at the moment? No, that person does not sound familiar. Okay, so let's see here. See Citric on. Okay. Grampy making an appearance? I don't know who Grampy is, Taurus. Give me a second. Come on, computer. Grampy is for macrame. Oh, there you are, Citric. Um, okay, I'm just trying to figure something out here at the moment. Okay. I think we're gonna end it here tonight. Thank you, everybody, for popping in and joining me on the stream tonight. I will be on again Thursday. Yeah, Thursday evening at 8 Eastern. We're going to be doing the peacock stitch. And I will also be on Saturday evening, and we're doing the caterpillar stripe stitch and working more on this shawl. So, everybody, have a good evening. I will talk to you on Thursday, and happy crafting.